Hey you guys, how's it going today? This is another great song. I believe this one's by Tropic Fuse. It's called French Fuse. It's another royalty-free song. Makes me happy. Like I said, I need to make a playlist of all the music that I love on this channel. So they're all found on YouTube. They're all great songs. So anyway, link in the description down below. This is a petition that Bling Auntie started to get people to sign. So at the beginning of this video, we're at 144 signatures. So it's growing slowly. I've posted it on every social media, and I ask all of you to do the same thing. Let's get this petition to 1,000 signatures as quickly as we can. So today we are going to watch a video. I am going to react to it. It's called Personal Development and Consistency. This is my favorite person. This is a video that we received from my Google Drive. So here is Crystal Mitchell. It's 13 minutes. We are just going to listen to her talk about personal development and consistency. So here we go.
Hi, Ellie.
Oh, we're starting to play with the hair already. Getting ready to lie.
See if anybody's up this early. This is not that early. It's almost 10 EST.
Stop playing with your hair.
I need to eat something. That's kind of screwed. Crazy hair.
So I hate these because it takes forever for them to get started.
I just love Mondays. I love them so much. Love them.
I'm going to speed her up just a little bit.
Okay. So we're going to get started. Most people, I'm guessing, will probably watch the replay. But I just want to talk about a couple things. First off, personal development. I've been talking about it a lot lately. But if you are not doing personal development, do personal development. I don't care if it's a podcast. I don't care if it's a book. I don't care what it is. I don't care what it is. If it inspires you, if it motivates you, if it does all of it, like just
all the things.
Okay. So I've been doing a lot lately, and I'm actually starting like a 75 medium challenge today. Which is like work out for 45 minutes every single day, drink a half a gallon of water every single day, do at least 10 minutes of personal development every day, which I don't know about y'all, but I can't just do 10 minutes once I get into it. Like, I'm at least a 30-minute girl. So I've already done like an hour of personal development this morning. So I want to talk about it because I feel like some of y'all, maybe not, some people think they can just, I'm going to swipe comments for a minute. They can do personal development once a week or once a month, or go to a seminar one time, or listen to a podcast in the car, like here and there. Like, I'm telling you, that's short term. That is short term. Personal development is truly something that you have to work at, and you have to incorporate into your lifestyle consistently, okay? If you're doing it here and there, the results are going to be here and there, right? And I've struggled with that for a long time. But I'm like taking the plunge that I'm going to like do this consistently.
Okay.
Because I truly do feel like I'm a more motivated, more better version of myself when I do it. Okay? So that's my little tidbit on personal development. So, babe, can you get Jax?
Okay, so here's my question, Crystal. You never shared your why. Okay. Why do you personally do personal development? I'm hoping you give us a why instead of a word salad.
What? Go downstairs with Dada. You want to say hi? Who is a 2-year-old? 2-year-olds are a struggle, y'all.
Kids are a struggle, and the fact that you have a child who wants your attention, personal development time, just saying. You can say, you know what? I need to develop my child right now. My child needs me. You stop streaming your stupid live and you go attend to your child. Because you are a mother first and a business owner second, according to the paparazzi website. You started doing this company so you could work from home and be a mom boss babe. So do yourself a favor and mom first. Yes, kids are hard. Kids are extremely difficult. But the thing is your child needs you. And instead of comforting your child and addressing your child, you're like, go to your father. Kids are so hard, you guys. Yeah.
2-year-olds are not for the weak.
And this video was publicly posted on her team group with thousands of followers. Okay? This is a publicly posted video that was sent to me by someone in her team group. So, this video was publicly posted. So, she brought her child up on screen.
Stop. And he looks like a little rooster.
He is a beautiful kid, though.
Okay. Love you. Devin. Cole. I don't even think you have a diaper. We're trying to start potty training him, y'all. We have a boo-boo where? Where's your boo-boo? Where's your
Again,
boo-boo?
this is personal development, you guys.
Mwah. Real life, y'all.
Yeah.
Mwah. You're welcome. Bye. Go downstairs with Dada. Go get Dada. Go get Dada. Thank you. Hello. Okay, so. I know.
Again, this is painful
We
to
totally
watch.
can do that, Carly. We totally. If you want to post it, if you want to go ahead and make that post in the group, go ahead. Dada's coming to get y'all.
This is painful to watch, you guys. I don't know about you. So let's see if she can stay on track now that the kid's out of the room.
Jennifer, the struggle. Oh, I can't. I know it's terrible to wish your kids older, but I'm like, I just can't wait till you're 3. I feel like 3, was a lot better at 3. So I'm hoping for the same. Oh, Mackenzie, you have a 5, 3, and 1-year-old. Oh my gosh, you saint. You saint. I struggle. I'm not gonna lie. I struggle some days with my kids because they're so close in age. I have 6 kids. Oh my gosh. 9, 7, 5, 3, and 1-year-old to win. Okay, Kaylin is officially the MVP. Oh my gosh, girlfriend.
Okay, can we get back to personal development
Oh my
now?
god, don't tell me that, Brittany. Don't tell me that. I got about 6 months before he's 3. Don't tell me that.
Yeah, it gets worse. And guess
Don't
what?
tell me that.
When they turn 5, it's even worse.
Alright, let's talk a little bit about consistency. I feel like this word is used to death in paparazzi. Like, you need to be consistent, you need to be consistent, you need to be consistent. But nobody really, thinks about what that is. Or they think, oh, well, I can't be consistent. Or I'm not consistent. If you guys follow Trent Shelton will tell you, you are consistent. You're just not consistent at the right things. You're consistent at brushing your teeth every day. You're consistent at jumping in the car and going to your job every day. You're consistent at taking care of your kids every day. So you do have consistency. You just might not have consistency in the things that you are trying to work towards, okay? So you don't have a consistency issue. You have a commitment issue, right? So you need to show up, and you need to show up as if you already are. So if you tell me you want to be a top seller, if you tell me you want to be elite, if you tell me you want to be a team leader, if you tell me you want to be...
Fake it till you make it is the advice I'm hearing here. I don't know about you guys, but I'm hearing fake it till you make it, and be consistent in faking it until you make it, because that will prove something. I don't know what it is, but that's what I'm hearing.
Life the party diamond. You need to show up as if you already are. And I've been saying that forever. You want to be elite, act like you already are. So you need to show up as if you already are. You need to... Well, I have just notes on my little thing, but... you need to do the hard things, and then you need to sit back, and you need to reflect. And this is another key point. You need to sit back and reflect. You need to watch your live sales. You need to watch your live sales. You need to watch your live sales. I don't care if you've been doing paparazzi for a week, 6 months, it doesn't matter, 3 years, 4 years. You need to sit back and reflect on your performance, how you are presenting yourself. And you need to look at yourself with an open mind. not with a bias. You need to look at yourself as if somebody else would watch you, okay?
Like I do with you?
You need to ask yourself, would you be a customer? Would you sit here for 2-3 hours and watch this person? Would you admire this person? Would you, like, whatever it is you're trying to accomplish, would you, right? Would you sign up with yourself? Would you, like, all these things. So, that is going to be my challenge for y'all, is to go out and watch your live sales and critique yourself with an open mind, okay? You say you want to get better. The top way to get better is to self-reflect and make changes, okay? So I can tell you right now, I may be consistent with my live sales for the most part, but I'm not consistent with the person I show up as. Do you guys know what I'm saying? Sometimes I show up and I'm being the best version of myself, you know? I'm having fun,
Her word salad is driving me nuts. So, she started out she's like, we're going to talk about personal development and consistency. Are you
live or are you watching this?
I'm recording.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay. I'm just telling you what. So, then she's waiting for everyone to show up, and then her baby comes in the room. And instead of stopping her training, her video, she complains about being a mother. She does pick her child up and comfort him for a second, and then she calls her husband to come and get the kid. But if it was me, I would be like, you know what? My child needs me, and my personal development is to be a good mom. I mean, that would just be me. But it's
sure.
But the fact that she was just totally neglecting the kid.
I think you might be reading too much into it.
Maybe.
Every mother gets tired of their kid. But.
Well, yeah, I get tired of Ellie, and then I call you and say, Dave, do something with Ellie. I mean, I'm not perfect there. But then the consistency thing, she says you need to reflect. Personal development has a bunch of things, but consistency, and then sit back and watch your lives and ask yourself the question, would you sign up with this person? Would you watch this person? You need to get better. So you need to reflect on what you've done.
Would you sign up? Yeah, that's the important thing.
Yeah, would you sign up with this person? But the thing is how can you look at yourself and be judgmental of yourself?
No,
I mean, watch a lot of people's lives.
Actors and stuff watch their own performances to see how to perform better. It's not necessarily bad advice. It's just advice for recruiting, not necessarily advice for selling.
Yeah, I mean...
Of course.
I mean, how would you watch somebody for 3 hours if they were boring at selling?
Here's the thing, like, some people are, no matter how much they practice, are not going to be like an amazing recruiter. It's just not in their skill set. It's not in their personality.
They don't close. And they don't have coffee for closers.
And it's actually doing them a disservice by
forcing them to recruit.
It. And let's be honest, this is it's most of this shit is a first come first serve, right? Like,
are you a warm body with a bank account? We'll take you.
There's a little bit of like, you know, who's got the better personality going live or whatever, and who can bring in the views. But like, once the market's saturated, the market is saturated.
And it totally
right?
is.
Like, you could be fucking Beyonce, right? And you can't get enough people to join under your downline to make a dent because they're all taken. Like, mathematically, like, there just isn't enough people in the world for everyone to have a significant downline.
That's true. It's like, okay, so we have Beyonce, Taylor Swift,
right,
and then there's Kelly Rowland. And remember when Love Takes Over came on in the car the other day, and I was like, you know what? I like Kelly Rowland better than I like Beyonce. Don't judge me, but I like Kelly Rowland's voice.
But yeah, just like, I mean, I'm not trying to get in an argument of who's better or who's...
No, like, that neither am I. But it's just like, you know, they're all amazing artists.
But it's a numbers game, and the later you come into it,
the harder it is.
The more of a Beyonce you have to be, right? Think of it as like, if you open a 7-Eleven stand on the corner that's in a place that needs
a 7-Eleven?
A 7-Eleven, like, you could be a shitty 7-Eleven and you're still, you know, that barely makes coffee and doesn't clean worth a damn, and like, you still get tons of business. if you open a 7-Eleven across the street from another 7-Eleven, you better be way better than that other 7-Eleven, or you ain't getting anyone.
Yeah, it's like go to the big city where there's a Starbucks on one side of the street and there's a Starbucks on the other side of the street.
So yeah, so if you're early, you don't have to have the best stage presence to get people to sign up under you. But you come in late, you could have the best stage presence. You're still like
struggling,
scrounging for scraps. Yeah. So now imagine the 7-Eleven scenario. Now you're on a corner with 3 other 7-Elevens. Why are you even bothering, right? Like, you either have to put in so much effort that you put those other ones to shame, and even then, like, it's not worth the money and effort you're putting into it, right?
Yeah, because you're in some fierce competition.
Yeah, and some people are just going to go to another one because it's like they're driving a different direction. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like that kind of thing. Like, it's much harder to get somebody to jump from someone else's downline to your downline than to get a new person to join your downline, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Nobody's going to jump ship, you know, unless your upline is like completely terrible.
Yeah.
And pisses you off. But like, yeah, it's a lot harder to get people to jump ship. It almost never happens. And then the more people that have joined someone's downline, the less people there are for you to try to get to join.
Yeah.
Because like that market just becomes saturated. Because there's people out there who are already making enough money. Thank you very much. They don't care even if this was a good opportunity, which it's not. You know, I'm a fucking lawyer. Get out of here. I don't give a shit. I'm not going to go to all this trouble to sell jewelry when I love being a lawyer.
And I can charge $500 an hour.
And I already make more than enough money, and it's not about money for me, you know, or anything. Or maybe you're a nurse, and yes, maybe you can make more money, but like it's not about the money. You know what I mean?
You'd rather care for people instead of taking advantage of them.
My point is there's only a pool of potential people to join under you. If you come in late, that pool is already empty. It's already shallow. There's very little for you to pick from, and you have to be even better and more outgoing to even have a chance of getting them.
Yeah. But that's what personal development and consistency is, right?
But she thinks because she did it that everyone just has to copy her because she's got a very myopic view of the world, just like most of us do. She sees the world how...
Through her tunnel vision.
Yeah, through her tunnel vision. How when she joined, there wasn't a lot of people, so it was easy for her to get people to join under her. So she assumes that everyone under her is going to have the same ease of recruiting that she had. But not everyone under her is going to be young and blonde and have, you know, a cute southern accent. And even if they did...
That was a compliment, Crystal.
You have taken all the potential people in your spheres of influence. Your influences overlap. Because obviously if they found you, your friend groups are...
intertwined.
Yeah, intertwined. They overlap. So she has already taken a bunch of people that could be your potential downline.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you know, no shade just because she was here first, right?
She was the first 7-Eleven.
Exactly. So you come in and, like, they're not going to have the same easy time that you had. And, right? Because they're directly competing with you for new people. You know a lot of the same people, and... You know,
they might want to join under you, Crystal, instead of them,
yeah.
And that's defeating them and hurting them, but it's helping you.
Or they've already been through it, or they haven't joined under you, but you've already given them the pitch, and they're like, "No, thanks, I'm not. I already told Crystal I'm not interested. Why would I
join under you?"
Yeah, like it's a pool that gets shallower and turn on the light.
Yeah,
yeah, that gets shallower and shallower the more people join.
Yeah,
but that's just the fact of it. And, like, you know, some people are not going to be as entertaining on camera, right? They're not going to be as outgoing. They're going to be older. They're going to be overweight. They're going to be... And that's not to... You know, I'm not throwing shade. I'm a big fat old guy. But, like, it's just the fact of life, right?
You're not a big fat old guy. You look younger than me, Jones.
But it's just, yeah, it's that's what this business is it's just it's like an infection. You infect people, but if the only way for you to survive is to infect new people, it gets harder and harder to affect new people because
It's like the zombie apocalypse.
yeah, they're already zombies. There's no brains left to bite. Yeah, exactly.
It's like the zombie apocalypse. All right, so David's given us his 2 cents, so let's keep going and finish this off.
I'm making sets. I'm, connecting with my customers on a personal level. I'm presenting myself the way I want to present myself. And then there's times where I watch my live sales and I'm like, oh my gosh, like I want to delete that. Like, I don't look like I'm having fun. I look like I hate my life. I look like a hot mess express. Like, this ain't cute, And that's normal. It's okay. I'm not saying we have to be on our absolute A game 24/7. But that's something that you need to realize and try to work harder towards. Be showing up as your best self as much as you possibly can. Okay. So, also, another challenge for you guys. I want you to start journaling each day, okay? I was that person that was like, oh, journaling, like, who needs a journal? Like, I'm not in middle school, like, I don't need a journal. But journaling each day can be really helpful for you and your business.
Use your bling binder thing that they send you in your starter kit for your journal. If she's telling you to personally develop yourself, use the thing that nobody seems to use and sends to me. I've received 7 of those bling binders that come in the starter kits. I don't need any more. Stop sending them to me.
So I want you to journal specifically what you actually did, okay? So I know a lot of us will be like, oh, I'm so busy, or, oh, I've been working my business all day, but when you really sit back and reflect and look at it, you scrolled Facebook for an hour today, and you didn't really do anything. You just scrolled, okay? So, journal what you actually do each day.
Let's see. I reported so-and-so to complaints. This is just, I'm just speaking out of my ass, because I've, today's my day off. It's my weekend. But I've worked 40 hours this week. I've been to 3 doctor's appointments. I've had my blood drawn. I've had several injections this week. My body keeps getting full-on Charlie horses, and it's too hot outside, so I haven't been able to sleep well, so I'm miserable. But I think I've accomplished a lot in the time that I've given myself. But scrolling Facebook is not a bad thing. It is if you're scrolling Facebook for malicious and wrong reasons. Because I know there are paparazzi huns out there that scroll Facebook to report people to compliance. Because it happened to me.
And A, I feel like it will make you more productive. And B, I feel like it will also give you a confidence boost if you are doing a lot of things. Like, oh dang, like I accomplished 7 out of 10 of the things I wanted to do today. Or, I only accomplished 3 out of the 10. What changes can I make in my day-to-day life the rest of the week to accomplish more, right?
Yeah, use your party planner, you guys.
That's pretty much it.
There's plenty of things to write on.
If you guys have any questions, let me know. We are going to be scheduling some Zoom calls this week. I'm hoping to do one. I think I already have one planned for Thursday and Friday with a specific group. But we definitely will be having one on tomorrow and Wednesday, okay?
I'm speeding it up a little bit, you
one
guys.
One of them will be an open Zoom for anybody on the team who wants to come on. And then another one will be a specific group of people. So,
I'm guessing the rest of this is just her reading comments and responding to people.
Trust me. When I first started paparazzi, I was going to school to be a nurse. It was an accelerated program. I was working part-time at the hospital. I had a 6-month-old baby, my first baby, so I was a new mom. I was 23 years old. Yeah, 23 years old. And I had my own home, basically a husband, who worked full-time as well.
Basically, because she didn't get married until after. So, I like how she said basically a husband, but they weren't married at the time.
And I was trying to do paparazzi. So, you just gotta do what works for you, and you gotta, fit it into your schedule and build some kind of consistency around your schedule. So, even if that's going live 1 time a week. Going live 1 time a week on a set day, at a set time, is better than just, sporadically going live, So, I used to do 2 lives a week, and I would do, 6-hour lives. I would do, 4 to 6-hour lives each time. Because I'm these are the only 2 nights a week I can go live.
That is way too... That would be exhausting for me. Okay, so you're working a full-time job, you're putting yourself through school, you're a mom, and you spend time going live for 6 hours. That's literally full-time work. So hats off to you, girlfriend. That's amazing, because I wouldn't be able to do that. 6 hours at a time? Good God. That would, I mean, I couldn't sit through a 6-hour movie, let alone a 6-hour live. So I'm hoping people hopped in and, you know, like the hop on, hop off buses, but good Lord, girl, that's a long time.
The only thing I can do, like, I can't make any more days, right? So the only thing I can do is maximize my time and go live for longer. For me, that meant sacrificing sleep, and if that's what you want to do to accomplish your goals, I don't blame you. If you don't want to do that to accomplish your goals, I don't blame you either. So you just gotta make it work for your lifestyle and your life, you know, and your goals. 1000% affects your sales, I promise you. Like, there's some lives where I get off, my customers are messaging me. Like, I love, like, tonight's live was so much fun. Like, when are we going live again? Like, I loved it. And then there's nights where I have scheduled a live and didn't even show up and nobody's messaged me. That's a problem. That's a reflection of my consistency, you know? So you just have to be aware of that, you know, and do your best to try to get yourself in a good mood. Journaling helps you clearly where your time was spent. Yes.
Okay.
Hello, Sabrina. Good morning. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna call it a day. Nothing crazy today, but I will be posting the Zoom.
Alright, so that's the end of that video. So, alright, again, here's Petition. Now we're up to 158. That's awesome. Let's go to an article I found on Indeed. Okay, so we are going to accept the cookies on Indeed. 18 examples of personal development for your career. Manage stress. Resolve conflict. Improve time management. Listen actively. Make better decisions. Develop emotional intelligence. Now, this is something I want to focus on. A lot of paparazzi huns, I feel, this is my opinion, do not have the emotional intelligence, okay? Because they feel like I'm attacking them. I'm not attacking you. I'm attacking what you are saying. So it says right here in this article, which will also be linked down below, by the way, emotional intelligence describes your ability to understand, use and control your emotions. It helps you develop productive ways that mitigate stress, communicate effectively, empathize with others, solve problems, and manage conflict. Now, the reason I say this is because it takes emotional intelligence to sit through the entirety of one of my videos without going into the comments section and attacking. Because it tells me that you don't have the emotional intelligence to actually listen to what is being said. And they, you know, when an anti-MLMer calls out somebody and calls out what they're saying and kind of, you know, says, this is why I feel this way, this is a red flag, I feel this is culty, Kool-Aid-y kind of stuff, they don't like that. But they don't have the emotional intelligence to actually stop and listen to what we are saying. So they go on the attack. So developing your emotional intelligence helps you to build stronger relationships. It helps you succeed in the workplace and achieve your career and personal goals. And it can also help you understand your feelings, turn your intentions into action, and decide what matters most to you. Okay? And then it says develop a reading habit. My reading habit, I love reading historical fiction. I love reading historical accurate, you know, like documentary-like style books. I love reading about World War II. I love reading the stories of people who suffered during World War II, because getting a more emotional, you know, understanding of what they went through will help me better connect with people who are going through the same thing today. Okay? Express empathy. Working with others on a team, it requires you to consider their situation, acknowledge their perspective, and empathize with them. I don't see a lot of empathy with elites in multi-level marketing companies. They expect empathy from people beneath them, but they don't give that in kind. This is just my personal experience and understanding from what I have heard from people. So if you're going to work on personal development, these are some of the things that you should work on. You should meet new people. Why should you meet new people? So you can recruit them. But honestly, meeting new people outside of your bubble helps you get a new perspective on life. Which is why I say to travel is to learn. Okay? Don't be a tourist. Be a traveler. When you travel, you will meet new people. You will meet new cultures. You will meet all different kinds. You will immerse yourself into new situations. If you stay in your bubble and you don't branch out and meet new people that think outside of the same box you think in, you get stuck in the echo chamber. So it's important to expand and broaden your horizons and meet new people. Go new places. Do new things. Okay? Improve your public speaking skills. Cultivate resilience. Learn new things. Develop proactively. So instead of being reactive, be proactive. This is something that I struggle with, and I'm still working on that. Become a team player. It should never be about you. It should be about everyone. And it's not about what I can do and what I can do. It's about everybody. And that's the way I am with my current job. If I'm having a good day, then everybody's having a good day. But my focus is to help everybody else reach their goals. And my intention is to help everyone else succeed. And that's what's important. Okay? Develop a growth mindset. So, finding things through online tutorials to build your business by hearing from other people who have experienced what you have experienced, that is developing a growth mindset. Okay? Growing outside of the bubble is important. Improve teaching skills. This is something everybody should learn. If you are able to teach what you know to others, then you have truly learned it. And I think by teaching others what you have learned, just ingrains it into you for the long haul. So there's that. Develop self-confidence. Confidence is something that is really hard to develop. It really is. But it is something that you can instill in other people. There's a sweet young lady that I have worked with. She says, and a lot, but so do I. However, when I'm about to make a phone call or reach out to somebody to offer them something, because that's what I'm a salesperson, you guys. The first thing I do is I do research on that before I make that phone call. I ask myself the who, what, where, when, how, and why. Okay? Why does this person come in? Who do they usually see? What is their motivation for being here? What can I do to make the experience more memorable? How should I reach out to them? There's a lot of things. But when you have a plan of attack before you jump into something, that will give you the confidence to succeed. It's not something that you just get naturally. It takes time. Confidence is something that takes time, okay? And the most important thing is how you project yourself to others is showing that you're confident in yourself. I'm confident in who I am because I have a wonderful, loving, supportive spouse who loves me for who I am. He's never tried to change me, and he's supportive. And I love him for who he is. I celebrate the fact that my husband is successful. I celebrate the fact that my husband is amazing. So, confidence comes through who you surround yourself with. So if you are surrounded with people who are disparaging you, bringing you down, are transactional relationships, then you need to meet some new people so you can build on your self-confidence. And that is something that personal development should happen. It was not said. And then develop courage. Courage is hard to develop. I just think of the cowardly lion, but it's something that is possible, but it's something that you have to work towards. So I'm going to link this article in the description box down below. But I also want to go over consistent and the definition of consistent. Always acting or behaving in the same way. Good each time. Continuing to happen or develop in the same way. Having parts that agree with each other, echo chamber. In agreement with something. And technique is now being used consistently. The store consistently has low prices. He's a consistent supporter of the museum. Consistency is important, you guys. But what's more important is being real. You don't have to be perfect. You just need to be real. And that's why I'm going to continue to say this. So if you want to do personal development because you feel like you're in a small business and you're in a career, this Indeed career guide is honestly full of some really great articles, so I'm going to keep it linked down below. And the petition is now up to 158 signatures. Now we're at 163. Let's keep pushing. Let's keep sharing. Thank you so much, you guys, for being here. And now a shout out to my members. Thank you so much for being members of my channel. It's greatly appreciated. You guys are valuable, and I'm so glad you are here. So thanks for making it to the end of this long reaction video, and have a wonderful rest of your day.